happy Sunday. So it's so weird when I end one vlog and then start another within the same day. But today is Sunday, which means it's a new week. I am 15 weeks this week. I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, which I really don't want to go to, number one, because I don't really like missing work. When I had to miss work last Monday due to those pains that I was having, I really wasn't pleased with that because I don't want for any reason whatsoever for them to feel like I'm not a good worker, even though they know that I'm pregnant. Y'all know that I'm hard on myself, but it is what it is. I have an appointment this week. It's getting to the point where we really want to know the gender. Just everybody wants to know the gender because everybody's ready to go shopping and do everything, and we just want to know, like, you know. But right now we're at Kendall's aunt's house. If y'all can see that car back there, that's Kendall's old car, one of his old cars. He's trying to sell it. It's a Chevy Impala, so he's trying to sell it. He's just cleaning it out right now, and we aren't doing too much. Babe, do we have any plans for today? No? I'll say hi to the people.
What up, people?
Where's my phone?
My pocket.
Can I have it, please? Thank you. So yeah, we're probably about to go home and just chill. I really do need to get the vlog out, but y'all, to be very honest, as you can hear my voice, I'm sick. I need to rest, so I don't know if I feel like going to the library for so many hours. But happy Tuesday, y'all. It's like 7:42, around the corner from my job at Dunkin' Donuts because I wanted a bagel, so Kendall's getting that. I didn't take my camera in the house with me yesterday, so I was unable to tell y'all what happened yesterday. So my thing is, I'm convinced that my baby hates water. Or my baby, not only does my baby hate water, my baby hates when I'm eating and I take large sips of water. So I've been complaining to Kendall, like, you know, if I'm hungry or if the baby's hungry and I drink some water, because I get thirsty a lot, and I drink some water, once it goes down, my stomach starts to feel weird. It's almost like the baby's just like, where's the food? What is this? So yesterday I was eating some rice, and the rice was a little bit spicy, and also I was thirsty. So I would eat like 2 or 3 spoons of rice, and then I would take a sip of water. I just kept doing it over and over. And y'all, when I say I started throwing up all over the place, it wasn't like a yucky throw up. It was just like, you thought. So after I threw up, I ate again. But it was just, I don't know. Like, that's probably something I'm going to have to talk to my doctor about because it's so weird. But I hope everybody has a great Tuesday. I don't have any plans for today. Hopefully I might go to the library. I'm not counting on it, but I'll see y'all later or tomorrow. Hey y'all, so I just got off of work and I'm going to record my pregnancy Q&A for y'all. So these are some questions that I just received underneath my video and through other social media inquiries. So let's get started. So the number one question that I was asked was, what birth control were you on? I guess some people just want to make sure that they're good and everything. I was on the pill Junelle. So I just wanted to say a couple of things, y'all. Birth control is only 98 or 99% effective. If it meant that you couldn't have a baby on birth control, it would say 100%. Nothing besides abstinence is 100% effective. So please keep that in mind. Some people, as well as myself, you know, some people have known certain people on birth control for some years and never had they ever had any slippages or anything like that. It doesn't mean that it couldn't happen to you. So the best thing that I would recommend, that if you can't abstain from having sex, is that your partner uses a form of birth control, i.e. a condom, to help out with the situation. And always have in the back of your mind that if you are going to engage in sexual activities such as intercourse, there's always a chance that you can get pregnant. So you could be the most careful person in the world and stuff still happens. So keep that in mind. And another thing is that if you're on birth control or looking to get on birth control, make sure you ask your doctor all the questions pertaining to birth control, because you never want to not be informed of stuff, you know. And another thing that I learned about birth control is if you're on birth control and you also get pregnant, that's also there's a high chance of you being pregnant with twins or triplets or stuff like that. So do keep that in mind. Do you plan on breastfeeding? I do plan on breastfeeding, but I think I'm going to pump. I don't want to directly breastfeed my child because my biggest fear is that my baby will get used to my nipple and refuse to take any other nipple, such as a bottle nipple. And clearly I'm not a stay-at-home mom, so it would be very hard for me to come home or be away from my child if I'm not you know what I'm saying. So I'm just gonna bottle feed, and I don't want to risk it at all. How do you feel about your pregnancy? It's something that I'm obviously growing into. If I don't have that overall mommy glow right now, please understand why. I know on my pregnancy, my super pregnancy vlog or secret pregnancy vlog, somebody commented, why does she seem like she's not happy, and they deleted the comment for some unknown reason. But at first, in my secret pregnancy vlog, what you see is exactly how I felt. The only thing that I literally did not record was when I found out that I was pregnant, because I didn't have my camera with me when I went in the doctor. That was not something that I was going to document, you know? So it's something that's growing on me as the days go by. Do you have any names picked out? If so, what are they? Yes, we do have names picked out, but we're going to wait until the baby is born before we announce any names. But if it is a girl, she's going to be addressed as Baby M until we announce her name. And if it's a boy, he's going to be addressed as Baby J until we announce his name. How old are you? I'm 24, and so is Kendall. When are you due? I'm due November 6th. I have a strong feeling that I'm going to deliver before my due date. So, yeah. Do you want a boy or a girl? Honestly, as long as the baby's healthy, it really doesn't matter to me. At this point, I'm just, you know, if it's a girl, I'm happy. If it's a boy, I'm happy as well. How do you feel knowing that what the psychic has said has come true? Honestly, going back to that video, I did get some backlash on that video. Some people were saying, oh, I shouldn't be messing around with psychics. Psychics are not godly. Aren't you a Christian? Yada, 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 yada. So I did answer some of those questions, but I just left it alone because I'm not going to sit here and address everybody. To answer those questions now, yes, I'm a Christian, and this is how I see psychics. I don't base my life off of psychics because that's something that somebody else told me. I'm not a person that calls a psychic daily, weekly, monthly, annually. I don't do that. It's something that I have done in the past, and to me, it's been effective. I've seen how what certain people have told me has come true. I see psychics, don't get me wrong, there are some psychics out there that are complete frauds, but I do see some psychics as people that have certain gifts from God. You know, there are some people that have the ability to see things in their dreams, you know, and my mom is actually one of those people that will dream, oh, I had a dream that I won the lottery, and then the next day she'll get $500, or she had a dream that so-and-so was pregnant, and literally so-and-so ends up pregnant. So I do believe those things do happen. I do believe that sometimes some people do have the ability to look at you or tell you certain things in your life. And another reason why I find the things psychics say interesting, because there has been a time where a psychic said A, B, C, and D would happen, and A, B, and C, D happen. No, I didn't sit there and make A, B, and C happen. You know, I continue to live my life, but I always remember what they said. So I do think it's funny for the fact that the people that try to go on me for calling a psychic and telling me that I shouldn't live my life off of a psychic, that it literally happened exactly how the psychic said it would happen, with the exception of the twin part. I'm gonna just leave that there for y'all, but I just thought that was very interesting. And now that I know a lot of people said, oh, if you do end up pregnant, I'm definitely calling a psychic. Do y'all need the number? Seriously. So the next question says, are you going to move? Yes, I have discussed this before. Are you going to get married? So this is a question that, not that I'm really offended about it, but I get really annoyed because I get this a lot. I just want to clarify, before there was a baby in this picture, Kendall and I knew we wanted to get married. We're both 24 years old. I'm done with school. Kendall's about to be done with school. We're a little bit more mature in this whole dating game. So before I entered this relationship, or before I even knew I was going to enter a relationship with Kendall, I made it my duty to pray for my husband. I've always prayed for my husband, but I was never serious about it until after college, because for some reason when I was done with college, it was just the what's next factor, you know, and I got really serious about praying for my husband, and I knew that the next guy that I entered a relationship with was going to be my husband. So with that being said, you know, before I accepted to be Kendall's girlfriend, before we started dating, I knew that that was something that he also wanted. He wanted to eventually get married. So if you watch my vlogs from the beginning, like way back when Kendall even stepped in the picture, you know that I got a promise ring. You know that Kendall and I have been serious about each other. I have mentioned before that Kendall and I have literally we were always waiting for time to get on our side. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like if we had the money and the means, we probably already would have been married, and people would have been like, y'all got married so quick. But now that I'm pregnant, I feel like some people are just like, all right, what are you waiting for? And it's just like, you were just telling me 5 seconds ago that I was moving too fast with somebody I just met. Now you're telling me to get married just because I'm pregnant. So I don't feel like it's necessary that Kendall gets down on his knees just because a baby's coming in the picture. Yes, it would be nice, but it also would have been nice if I waited to have sex as well. So to answer the question, we are going to get married. Do I know when? No, I don't know when. But I do also want to keep in mind that marriage has always been in the picture long before a baby was. So keep that in mind. What's the best and worst part about this? So the best part about this has been hearing my child's heartbeat and just knowing that I'm going to be a mother. It's crazy. Also, not having a cycle has been amazing. The worst part about this is, a lot of people don't know this. A lot of people may think that pregnancy is just a physical thing, like you're obviously going through physical changes, but pregnancy has been a very mental thing for me as well. You know, I went from a person that just literally ate only dinner and I would eat snacks. I wasn't a breakfast person. I wasn't a huge lunch person. I'm a person where it's like I now have to eat every several hours and I have to eat a snack. And in my mind, I'm physically thinking, you're going to get fat. And then other part of me is like, you can't really worry about that too much because now you have to feed somebody else. There's been times where I've been extremely nauseous and I want to drink water, not only for myself, but for my child, and I can't do it. I'm telling y'all, it's a lot. There's a lot that I'm dealing with, and I'm preparing myself to be a mother. That's something that I've never had to prepare myself for before. So, like, obviously I've had to prepare myself for a final or an interview. But the fact that I'm about to be somebody's mother and somebody's about to be around for the rest, you know what I'm saying? And somebody's going to be fully dependent on me has been a huge mental thing. So it's not a worst part about it, but it's something that I've obviously had to adapt to, if I could talk right now. What was your initial reaction? The F word. This was not something that I was expecting. Obviously, people are thinking, well, if you were having sex, duh. Yes, I was having sex. And I thought I could be one of those people that pop the pill every day on the clock and not be pregnant. But I'm not one of those people. So that's not something that I was expecting. Obviously, if it was something that I was expecting, I think the circumstances would have been a little bit better. Not that we're in any bad circumstance right now. I think the only thing is Kendall and I are just not married, and Kendall isn't in his career yet. I know a lot of people have had some stuff to say because Kendall's not finished with his degree. Honestly, Kendall has 4 credits. 4 credits left, which is a class, and which is one class that's a credit, and then one class that's 3 credits. Kendall's basically done with college. His main reason for why he's going back this fall is to play football. Other than that, Kendall's done. So, you know, I mean, it's been a lot for us to have to deal with, but we're managing. What was Kendall's reaction? Kendall was actually very happy. He was just like, it is what it is, and we're going to be parents. While I'm sitting there boo-hooing, Kendall's ecstatic about it. So Kendall has been extremely supportive, and he's been there every step of the way. What changes can we expect to see in your channel? Obviously, as these weekly vlogs go on, you're obviously going to see me prepare to be a parent. Right now in these beginning stages, I don't know the sex of my baby, so you see me doing little by little. I'm really trying to get in that mother mood. It's not there yet. Some other changes you can expect to see. Obviously, we're going to be moving soon. Maybe a marriage. Who knows? Maybe some mommy and me classes. Just obviously in the next couple of weeks, you're going to obviously see me prepare to be a mother and a better person. So keep that in mind. Are you excited? I'm more excited than I was when I first found out, but I wouldn't say I'm, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'm about a 5.9. I think once I find the sex of the baby, I start to feel kicking, maybe I start to grow a bump, and then I can go shopping because I know the sex of the baby. I think my excitement will get there, but right now I'm just about a 5.9, y'all. And when I first found out, I was about a -10. So we'll see how this goes. And last but not least, are you seeing a midwife or an OB? Excuse me. So at my doctor's office, they actually have them interchangeably, but I have yet to see a actual physician. I have only seen a nurse midwife. They say that I'm supposed to see a OB, but for some reason I feel like with my doctor's office, unless there's something very wrong or unless I demand an OB, I'm never gonna see one. So that's the end of my pregnancy Q&A. I decided to add it into this video because I don't really have too much footage from this week. Nothing's really going on, and yeah, so I'll see y'all later. You say hey, Nene?
Nene.
Stop. Hey, y'all. So, happy Sunday. This vlog should be coming out today, but oh well. That's a different story. So, last night, I didn't record when we went to dinner because it was so damn dark and Outback. But we had a lovely time. It was good seeing Erica again. So after we left Outback, we went to go to Redbox to pick up some DVDs, and when I got up from the car, my back started hurting. And to this moment, it's next day, 4 o'clock, my back is still killing me. Like, I mean, killing me. Y'all know I'm not really trying to take painkillers like that because it's not something you're really supposed to do when you're pregnant. And then I read online that heating pads aren't a great thing to use as well, but whatever. I'm trying to just bear through it, but it hurts so bad. You want to say hi, babe?
Her back hurt, my back hurt. I don't know. Well, I know why from workouts, but why I gotta be in pain and she in pain?
I don't know. We don't know. But
I don't like that.
Wait, you don't like the fact that I'm in pain, or that we gotta go through it together?
I don't like you being in pain. I gotta be in pain. Literally. Every time you sick, I'm sick. It's wrong with my body.
Getting them daddy symptoms. Anyways, I hope y'all can hear with this wind. We are on our way to Ross so I can pick up like a couple more shirts and stuff for work. And where else are we going? Oh, we're going to a friend's house for dinner. Oh my god. But I'm probably just gonna end the vlog today and then start week 16 tomorrow, which is Monday. But yeah, I'm 16 weeks today and I'm already having chronic back pains. What's going on, Lord?